with my beloved spouse. This is just one of our dates. This is the May 11th is the date when we had our very first date, May 11th, 2001. So maybe I'm wrong with the dates, but with the years. Gotta count a little bit. Look, I'm a Gen Xer. Come on, and I'm neurodivergent. Come on. But I'm going to talk about the first time we got married, which was a bit of a surprise to me. So here's how it goes. It is 2003. This is back in the old days when people with the same kind of genitals couldn't get married to each other. So we were still. This is when gay marriage was really like up in the protest. I think sodomy was just struck down by the Supreme Court. It was 2003. It was June. I was at work. I'm a social worker. I'm like typing away at the computer. My beloved Maribel calls me up. And it's like, hey, I just saw an ad. There's this thing called a wedding party that's going to happen right before the Pride Parade. Do you want to go? And I was like, yeah, sounds like a fun event. Let's go. Sure. Hang up. Continue working. After work, I go to therapy because I'm a lesbian. That's what we do. That's what we do. We go to therapy. And so then I'm at my therapist. I'm like, oh yeah, my plans for the for Gay Pride weekend. Oh yeah, we're probably gonna be on the float for our church. We're with MCC New York, and we're gonna. And Maribel invited me to this thing called a wedding party. And so then it's like, oh, and so then my therapist heard about that because I think she's a lesbian too. So because that's what we do. That's what we do. And so then she was like, yeah, I think it's supposed to be like a mass gay marriage thing. And she was like, are you going to watch the wedding party or are you going to be in the wedding party? And honestly, I didn't know. So when I got home from therapy, I called Maribel because we didn't live together at that time because we weren't that kind of lesbians yet. So then I called her up and I was like, so did you want to watch this wedding party event, or did you actually want to do the wedding party event? And she's like, oh, I think we should do it. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I hang up and I go to sleep. And I think it was like maybe Friday. Saturday. This was this coming Sunday. Saturday afternoon, where I was like sending an I was on AOL Instant Messenger with my oldest friend Athena, who is not a lesbian. And so then I'm telling her, it's like, yeah, me and Maribel, we're gonna be doing this wedding party thing and she was like, Sophia, you're getting married. And I was like, oh, I guess I am. So I was like, okay. So I'm like, so then I got Maribel on the phone and I was like, so we're getting married. And she's like, yeah. And I was like, okay. So we figured out an outfit. We figured out an outfit. We did red t-shirts with white shorts, which because also matched our outfit because we were going to be the float of our church. And I ran to the florist, and you can get a wedding bouquet in 1 day's notice. I got a 1 day's notice, but I didn't even have time to get anything. So I just bought some extra baby's breath and I just stuck it in my hair. So Sunday morning, I told my mom lived in Puerto Rico. She is crying over the phone when I tell her because she's like, how can you be doing this when I'm over here in Puerto Rico? But my dad was in New Jersey. So my dad, so then we show up to this, it was actually in front of the Plaza Hotel. And it was a big crowd of people. And we were just fighting our way we got to the front of the stage. And there was clergy from all these different open and affirming congregations coming up on the stage, including our pastor, who we also did not mention to her. And so then there's my pastor. She's literally, and she's very thin, and she looks very cool. She's very cool. She's a very cool looking boy. She's got the beautiful reflective sunglasses on, and she got her binder open. She's going up to the mic and lining up, and because we're right in front of the stage, this is literally her. So, and using regular rings that we had in our jewelry boxes, we traded rings, and we said that this ring is a circle without end, and my arms will always be your home. And that was June 29th, 2003, and we replaced that with other rings on May 11th, 2013, when we finally got legally gay married.
Yeah.